Can you speak a little bit about your experiences over at Booz Allen and how that, helped out in regards to this venture?
Well, again, I think corporate America is great because it allows you to develop your business acumen, exposes you to the different opportunities. At Booz Allen, as a consultant, I used to go out and talk to Fortune 100 companies, specifically financial institutions, and help them figure out strategies to grow their business or solve problems that they were dealing with. So again, I told you the problem that we had in Harlem was that we had a lack of entertainment that was interactive entertainment, I should say. And so we basically took the Booz Allen model. We said, here's the problem, here's the question, now let's start thinking about different opportunities. Two, when I started trying to research, there was very little information out there regarding the number of African Americans that bowled. My Booz Allen opportunity allowed me to figure out how to put together and disseminate my own information. So I started writing questionnaires and standing out on the corner of 125th Street. And I had simple questionnaires that said, hi, how old are you? Do you live in Harlem? Do you bowl? If you don't bowl, would you like to bowl? How much would you pay for bowling? So through that, I was able to kind of put together information and say to my investment community, here's an opportunity. People are interested in doing it. These are the kinds of people I think will come and support this venture.
Renaissance is a word that people, equate with Harlem. If you could speak a little bit about what you feel, the Renaissance is here in Harlem.
Well, I definitely think it's a rebirth, but the rebirth, I think, is really happening for people outside of Harlem. Because for those of us who've always lived here, Harlem's always been special. We've always appreciated and valued the cultural community that we have, the arts institutions, the jazz clubs. I mean, I grew up here, so I always knew that this place was special. But I think the rest of the world is discovering Harlem again and realizing that, we have some of the most beautiful brownstones in the world. Our cultural institutions are some of the richest in the world, and that's why Harlem is number 2 behind Times Square as a tourist destination. So really, for me, the Renaissance is about the rest of the world realizing the beauty and the rareness of the Harlem community, and we are the new epicenter, I think, of Manhattan.
Absolutely. Do you have any stories in regards to when you walked into a bank, how they viewed your business plans? Do you have any funny stories?
I have a book coming out probably with the funny stories. I mean, when we first started doing this venture, again, we had the funniest questions. People said, well, do black people bowl? And I said, I think so. We went down to Bowlmore in Chelsea and we discovered that about 30 to 50% of their business was coming from our community. People kept telling me, I can't believe you're going to leave Wall Street to come and open up a bowling alley. And it took us a very long time. So people started laughing at us. Oh, that's the girl that's building the bowling alley. I started feeling like, the boy in the wilderness crying wolf. But, no one really believed that we could do it. One, we didn't have a construction background, so it wasn't like we were purchasing an existing bowling alley. We were going out, and we're not rich, and raising millions and millions of dollars to build something that had not been done before, and 2 women at that. So a lot of people laughed at us. Obviously, it's unfortunate that even in this day and time we were met with some racism. There are a number of people in financial institutions who really tried to make it difficult for us because we were African American, because we were women. I had one, and I won't name the bank, say, she thinks she's smart because she went to Columbia Business School, but if I can help it, she'll never build it. And I think the importance of those kinds of stories is that it inspires our young kids not to allow other people to tell them no, and that you'll have a dream and people will try to block that dream, but you've got to be persistent and you've got to be passionate. It took us 5 years, and we gave everything we had to build this, and it was very hard, and it's still hard, but we really believe in what we're doing, and I think that's the value of it all.